So my cousin requested that I do a zombie look, and she sent me a video as a template, so I'm going to link that down below. But it looks fairly easy, and yeah, let's see if I can get this done. Her request was that I only use Seint, or formerly known as mascara. I'm going to do my best to use just that, but if not, no big deal. Either way, I will list the items down in the description bar so you can. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and I'm just a mom who likes to play with makeup. If you're new here, thank you for joining. Please click the subscribe button and the bell so that you can be notified of my future upcoming videos. And if you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you for joining and watching another video. I hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe, and let's get on with this video. So I'm going to start with a foundation actually. I'm not going to use the cream makeup just because I think this is going to be easier to apply. So I'm just going to do a couple squirts and I'm going to mix white. So I'm just going to mix these two together. Mix, mix, mix. And the reason I'm mixing them is because I want it to be lighter than my normal foundation shade, but I also want it to be skin looking, not just super white. So once you have it mixed up, go ahead and start applying it to your face. The best part about this is you don't have to be perfect because you want to look like a zombie. So don't forget to kind of go down your neck a little bit and your ears, your hairline, you know, everything to look normal. I would recommend probably wearing a higher up shirt and even cutting your shirt. And that way it looks more zombified. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to heavily contour. And I've been going back and forth between using Cola and Indigo. I think I'm actually going to try Cola. And we're going to do the sides of the nose, the chin, and we're going to do just above the the cheekbone, and kind of go down. We're also going to do this area right here, right by the temple. And I'm going to do the jawline. I'm going to use a smaller brush, and again using Indigo. Oops, wrong side. I'm going to kind of contour out the hollows or the circles of my eyes, so kind of going up and around, and again not being perfect. I'm going to pick up a little bit of Indigo and just kind of go around the outside of my face and just kind of make sure that's blended and looking good. I'm going to go ahead and set this just so that when I add other colors, nothing sticks to it, since what I have on my face is more liquid and cream based. Hopefully I can open this. Okay. I'm going to use the NYX, what is it? Can't Stop, Won't Stop mattifying powder. And I'm just going to lightly dust this all over. I'm going to use Cayman Bronzer, and I'm just going to define my cheekbone, my forehead, and my jawline to make them stand out a little bit more and add more definition. I'm using Black Friday, which is just our liquid eyeliner, and I'm picking that up and I'm going to put it as close to the lash line as possible, and then I'm going to use the other side of my brush and I'm just going to blend that out all the way up to my eyebrow. And I'm going to do the same on my bottom lash line. I'm going to use Butterscotch, and I'm going to go around the eye sockets. Around the nose. I'm really liking this shade. Reminds me of dirt. And that was Butterscotch. Oh, we're looking dirty. I like that. For this look, I like that. I'm picking up Zion, and I'm going to use this on my eyelids and on my, I guess, bags. Really concentrating it here for that dead look. I'm kind of scattering this around where I want like bruises to be looking like they're going to be at. The lash shadow I'm going to use is this black, and it's Salem, and I'm going to pack that along my lash line. I'm going to add a little bit more of Zion to this outer edge here. I want it to look more bruisey and not so perfect. That's better. I'm using a little bit of the first shade that we used, and I'm just going to start kind of adding them to where I put the other spots where I wanted like a bruisey looking to go. And I'm also going to add some green. Well, here are the colors I picked out. So I'm going to add some green and a little bit of this darker brown here. I mean, we are looking dead. I think the secret to this really is just like going to those crevices that we normally like to cover. So like these under eye bags and the inner circles, highly recommend adding color there and just packing it on and blending it in there. That really is making it look like death. And then around the nose, it's kind of looking like the broken nose. So I would say stick to those areas and really look for colors that look like bruises, which is what was recommended. These are the colors I ended up going with. So I'll link those down below. Grab a black liner. My Thrive one is right here. So if you have another one that you like, use that. Just fill in your waterline. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You can be messy again. And you're also going to do your upper tight line. For lips, I'm going to start off with, I have Bare Minerals, and I'm going to use a couple. The first one is Hemp, and I'm just going to put that in the middle. And the whole thing is I'm going to be layering. So it started with that. Now I'm going to go into XYZ. And I'm just keeping that again on the inside of my lips, just the inside. We're not doing anything on the outer. Then I'm going to use Swank. Oh, Swank. I'm trying to be sloppy with it, just in case you couldn't tell, because I want it to look like blood. And I don't have a black, so I'm actually going to use a black liner, which is what I use on my eyes. And I'm going to put that along the center. So she recommended using Duo Lash Glue. I don't have black and I couldn't find black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that one, but I'm going to kind of scrape up my Salem and add it to the Duo foam and make my own black. Okay. So I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to put it on the areas that I like bruised up, and we're going to let it dry. Alright, it's almost done drying, but while that's drying, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Mood X Tavlo, and I'm going to pick it up on a flat brush, and I'm going to put this on my lids in hopes that it gives like a more realistic look, like glossy. Okay, it seems like it's done, so I'm going to kind of pick, if I can. Oh, it worked. Oh, that one looks gross. Scratching. Scratching is the way to go. I'm going to use a brush and some fake blood. And I'm going to dip into this. And I'm just going to put it on my sores. I'm just going to kind of really mess up my hair. And add some volume. This is where you would want to like have that oily hair. So if you have some hair oil, dry shampoo, add it to it. You want super messy, crazy hair